Hello, I am Ashish.
Hi, I am Prabhakar. We are from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at IIT Kanpur. Hello Ashish, I see you have a new device in your hand.
Yeah, I have an Android tablet.
You also have a phone, a fancy phone, right?
Yes, an Android phone.
Ah, okay. So I recently got myself a tablet. I am also getting to learn how to use these tablets, especially the Android tablets. I have an old phone from 2 years old. So what do you use them for?
So mainly for games, because they have touch screen and a lot of sensors. I also use them for surfing internet, for mails, for apps of social networking and content consumption.
Oh, that's interesting.
So I was wondering, like, can we use these devices, these technologies to solve development and social issues?
It's a very good question. Yes, let us see. I have here an example of such an application. So this is called a call blast application in agricultural extension especially. So I have a small use case here. This is an expert, let's say, who visits a farm and finds that there is a pest which has broken out, and he wants to inform everybody around that you have to take some attention, some care. So all that he needs to do is to whip up his phone, ring up a number, dictate an alert, and that will be transmitted to all the constituent farmers around. This is a call blast application, and this is one application where phones can be used. This is another very well known application where phones are used to transfer money from one person to another. It has made a lot of waves, and it has actually solved unique sociological issues in many African countries.
So what are the building blocks of these platforms, these technologies?
Okay. Yes. If you look at this ecosystem, if I can use that word, first of all, we have a large number of mobile phones, right? And then we also have these computers, the traditional laptops and desktops. Now, how are they connected? These computers connect to the internet. This is, I am shown a cloud kind of picture to represent the internet. And these phones connect to telephone exchanges. Sometimes they connect directly to the internet. And inside the internet, I have put a box representing a server, which is basically a cloud computing server. We hear of cloud computing, right? And this telephone exchange, which is actually quite interesting, is a very important component. The situation, if you agree with me, is all the enterprises are connected on the web, and all the users are on the phone, large number of users on the phone. So this exchange is going to let me go from the web world to the voice world. So this is the basic ecosystem. So if we are talking about how to use these phones for development issues or solving some sociological problems, we basically need to study all these 4 components. We need to study about the mobile phones, what are they made of, what is the operating system inside it, and what are the features about it, like you mentioned, sensors and so on. That we need to know. Then we need to talk about this connectivity that exists between phones and the servers. There we hear of 2G, 3G and so on, right? So those issues. Then we need to know about the internet technologies. We need to know about cloud computing. We need to know about these servers. So all these together constitute what we call the platform, the building blocks for solutions which can be used for developmental issues or sociological problems. I tried to put together, if we can talk of a course on this, it will look like this. We need to talk about the technology platforms. I just described what those 4 components are. We will talk of those platforms. And once you have these platforms, you can cut a solution, you can build a solution which is, let's say, for the domain of agriculture. Now, same platforms, similar technologies can be used in the domain of education and issues like banking and so on, rural banking and so on. So we can actually put these things together into what we call an online course dealing with these aspects, technology platforms and these applications domains. So this is a course we call for M4D, a MOOC on M4D. And if you ask me who should do this course, This course is basically a walk through the mobile technology landscape. If you want to learn about these technologies, they being the contemporary computing platform. Today, if you want to build an automation solution, an ICT based solution, it will have these kind of components. So the contemporary computing platform, if you want to know about this, you should do this course. Basically, if you have mobiles in your repertoire, what I mean by this is, in the solution space that you're solving some problem, and in the components that are used in that solution there are mobiles, then you should do this course. Typical examples are policymakers, who actually decide on, let us say they want to transfer some money to the economically weaker sections, some benefits that are to accrue. They may want to use a mobile phone. So this course will tell you what is feasible and what is possible and so on. Students, of course, because we are going to talk about technology platforms and so on, and not just computer science students, even management students should be able to benefit. Basically, it's about how to use ICT in development issues. So again, people interested in that should be doing this course. Specifically, we are going to concentrate on education, banking, and agriculture. So domain people who are in the education space, like those who are dealing with open universities, open schooling, and so on, or train the teacher kind of people. Bankers who are working in microcredit scheme and rural banking issues, again, will immensely benefit from coming here. And of course, extension, agricultural extension is another powerful space where mobile technologies are very useful. They should be doing this course. So looking forward to seeing this course. Thank you.